I just found out my best friend of 20 years is actually my biological brother. I still feel like I'm living in some kind of messed up Netflix plot, so here I am dumping this on the internet, because I have no idea who else to tell. I, 28M, have known my best friend Evan since we were 8 years old. We met because he let me cut in line for the swings at recess after I broke my arm trying to copy a WWE move. He felt bad for me and started pushing me on the swing, and that was basically the start of the longest friendship of my life. We grew up like brothers, sleepovers every weekend, making stupid YouTube videos in middle school, building a treehouse that collapsed twice, even getting grounded at the same time because our parents started cross-coordinating punishments. My mom used to joke that if we ever got separated, I'd probably stop functioning like a Roomba stuck in a corner. Life went on. We graduated. We went to different colleges, but still stayed close. He was my best man at my wedding. I'm divorced now. Unrelated disaster. He's the first person I call when anything happens, good or bad. I always said he was the brother I never had. Yeah, about that. A few months ago, my mom started acting off whenever Evan came over. It was subtle, but moms are terrible liars. She'd get weirdly quiet, almost nervous. Once I caught her staring at Evan like she was trying to solve a math equation and failing. I asked her if something was wrong, and she said, "No, sweetheart, I'm just tired." Lie. Moms do not get tired. They get ominous. Fast forward to last week. Evan tells me his girlfriend got him one of those Ancestry DNA kits because she wanted to know if he's actually Irish or just likes the aesthetic. No big deal. I did one a few years back because my ex insisted I'd be fun to categorize. 2 nights ago, he calls me at 1 a.m. He never calls at 1 a.m. unless someone's dead or his cat has done something illegal. He just says, "Dude, I need you to come over. Now." I get to his place and he looks like he hasn't blinked in an hour. He hands me his phone without saying anything. On the screen, it says, "Immediate family match, full sibling." And underneath that, my name, my picture, my DNA. I literally said, "That's not funny," because it felt like a prank, a really elaborate, expensive prank. But Evan doesn't have that kind of energy or budget. He just shook his head and said, "Dude, what does this mean?" I felt like someone unplugged my brain. We both sat on his floor in total silence for like 10 minutes. Then all these weird puzzle pieces started clicking into place. My mom always liked Evan more than any of my other friends. My dad once said something cryptic during one of his drunk, "I regret everything" speeches. Evan and I have the exact same reaction to any minor inconvenience, a dramatic sigh followed by quiet suffering. So I confront my mom the next morning. At first, she denies everything. Then she starts crying, like full earthquake-level sobbing. She tells me the truth. Before I was born, my dad cheated. Evan is the result. His mom knew. My mom knew. They all agreed to keep it quiet because their marriages were hanging by dental floss at that point. My mom said she never wanted to tell me because she didn't want me to feel tainted by their mistakes. Meanwhile, I've spent 20 years calling this man my brother every time he ate my food or borrowed my hoodie. And he actually was. Evan asked his mom too, and she confirmed it. Apparently, she always suspected we'd figure it out eventually, but hoped it'd happen when we were emotionally mature adults. Joke's on her. We are emotionally stunted man-children who still think microwaving marshmallows is entertainment. So now, we're both in this weird limbo where nothing feels real. We keep looking at each other like we're waiting for some kind of glitch in the Matrix. But here's the crazy part. It somehow makes sense. Like deep down, some part of us always felt connected in a way we couldn't explain. I didn't just lose my mind this week. I gained a brother I never knew I had, and accidentally had him the whole time.